it with great respect and admiration, I invite our esteemed Dr. Gurminder Kaur, Head in Charge of School of Law, to deliver the welcome address and set the tone of momentous occasion.
A very good morning. It is a delight to finally have the first ever National Law Fest, Rendezvour 2025. And as the head of the hosting institute, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome so many teams from surrounding areas. And at the outset, I express my gratitude to our Dean, Professor Victor Anand Kumar, for leading us very meticulously to finalize and reach this day today so that we can have an interaction at a level with other educational institutions. Being a center of learning of legal studies, we as of now are offering only postgraduate programs. So we feel left out that we are not able to interact with our counterparts in other parts of the country as the other UG programs promise. So very meticulously we decided to have absolutely easy-going activities for the day. And with that in mind, we are very glad and I welcome SSP Traffic, Shri Praveen Kumar Tripathi ji, IPS, who is the chief guest of the evening. Thank you of this event in the morning. Thank you so much, sir. It is a matter of great pride for us today that he is there amongst us. Once you will be introduced to the wonderful achievements this very, very promising individual has already had in life, you will feel very inspired. At the same time, I express my gratitude and welcome Professor Lazar, who is the finance officer of the Pondicherry University and is also a senior member of the School Board of Studies of School of Law. As we all know, Sir has marked a niche for himself in the field of commerce and is a prolific writer whose articles we read every now and then, and they are always bringing a new piece of information and in a context that was not known earlier. And finally, my friend and colleague, Dr. Tenzin Khampa, who has carried out tirelessly to make today a reality. She is the coordinating faculty member of this entire program, and we in our own ways and bits and pieces have tried to support her. So once again, I welcome all the guests and all the participants, and I hope you will have a nice interactive exchange of different ideas through our debate competition and a competitive knowledge streak in our quiz and a slightly colorful mix of ideas through our Rangoli competition. Welcome.
Respected dignitaries on stage, Shri Praveen Kumar Tripathi, IPS, Professor Lazar, a very esteemed colleague, a member of the school board, School of Law, and also the finance officer of Pondicherry University, and then my colleagues, Dr. Gurminder, who heads the school, and Dr. Tenzin, who is the faculty coordinator for this event. And fellow students, colleagues, and very importantly, participants from other institutions. Welcome to the School of Law, welcome to Pondicherry University. this moment is a dream come true moment. I'm sure my colleagues would agree to that. It's been on our mind to organize a law fest, but I think Valentine's Day happens to be the best day to make this happen. It's a very interesting day on colleges and campuses. We thought we should do it for the love of law. And here we are at Rendezvour 2025. I understand it's a French word, and Pondicherry has a strong French connection, and rendezvous means let's come together. It's a get-together. What a privilege for us to host this event, inviting some brilliant minds from several institutions around the Union Territory of Pondicherry and then also from the nearby states. Very quickly, as the Dean of the Law School, well, I'm essentially a professor of management. I have this additional responsibility to lead the school, give a little bit of administrative support and leadership, but I have thoroughly enjoyed working with every stakeholder in the School of Law. We offer an LLM program, a 2-year LLM program with 4 different specializations. We also offer a postgraduate diploma in criminology and forensic science and a postgraduate diploma in intellectual property rights. Besides, we are a vital cog in our university's joint degree program with the University of Sorbonne, France. Well, that keeps School of Law on its toes and with our hands full, but we do it for the love of law. Well, our school has very active MOUs with a few foreign universities, most notably University of East Paris, France, and also Frankfurt University of Applied Sciences, Germany. We want to be a school with a global perspective. We want to be a law school with global relevance, and everything we do, we want to keep that as our guiding principle. Think global, act local, and be relevant to every stakeholder in the field of law. Well, for the university, the law school is probably the youngest school. We are 10 years old. We are not yet a teenager. So we are still taking some 10-year-old steps, but I'm sure the foundation is strong, the pillars are rising, and the way forward for the school and the way for School of Law is the way forward. Well, on this note, as the Dean in charge of the law school, I extend a warm greetings to each one of you. In particular, the chief guest of the day, Shri Praveen, IPS, and also Professor Lazar, the finance officer of the university. And for you, the participants who are here, may I quickly see who are the participants in Rendezvour? Wow, I hope this day will be a very memorable day for you. I hope you remember the line, Altius, Citius, and Fortius. Now that's the motto of the Olympic Games, isn't it? Higher, bigger, and faster. Today, I encourage you to test your limits. I encourage you to use your maximum potential. And we can't wait to see what you are capable of delivering through these competitions. Best wishes to each one of you. And I really hope some of you will come back here and enroll in our LLB program. Our doors are open for you. Best wishes and thanks for this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring and encouraging words. Your invaluable insights and supports serve as a guiding light for all of us. Thank you, sir. It is indeed a privilege to welcome a distinguished academician and an esteemed administrator who has played a pivotal role in the growth and development of Pondicherry University. With a wealth of experience and a deep commitment to academic and institutional excellence, he has been instrumental in ensuring the smooth functioning and progress of our university. It is with great honor that I invite Professor D. Lazar, Finance Officer of Pondicherry University, to deliver the presidential address.
Respected Praveen Kumar Tripathi, SSP Traffic, IPS, respected Dean, School of Law, Head of the Department, other professors from the department, and dignitaries who are there in the hall, and other invitees, lawyers, would-be lawyers, and students and other friends. I'm really happy to be here to wish you a good morning and wish you all the best for this fest. I hope I am lawfully here for this law fest, trying to understand in what way love and law will go together, and in what way law and finance will go together. There was a lot of confusion when I had an invitation from your dean. But I thought and I browsed, I found law is there everywhere. Lawyers are there everywhere. And university is proud that School of Law has organized this fest, first of its kind, and on the day, which is very important, and they have cunningly put this date so that you are all kept here. Remember the day which is having a global importance, which means they were saying the School of Law is going to be globally thinking and doing things globally, but they are making you to be locally here on this particular day. I am happy that I am amidst you to wish. When I look at the term fest and festival, normally the festival is to meet people, known, unknown. That meet will help us to build relationship. That relationship is supposed to be nurtured. Nurture the relationship which you are building here in this day or on this particular day, and ensure that that relationship grows. That relationship which is growing should give you the benefit to be reaped. Reap the benefit. Benefit may be in terms of more collaborations. Benefit may be in terms of exchange of ideas. Benefit may be to have an understanding between the institutions. I hope this festival will go for reaping the greater benefits. I wish the school to have a greater benefits out of this particular festival. I also wish, in fact already Dean told me, he has not announced it. I asked him, are you going to have the same fest on the same day every year? I had a real doubt. He said, yes, we are going to have on the same day every year. I wish the department and school and teachers and professors and students of School of Law all the best for the future years to come. Already they have named it as a first. I hope it reaches hundreds. I wish for that. Meantime, when I looked at the law and its connectivity, the chief guests who are here has a greater connection for the law. In fact, we say law enforcement chief is here. It's a fitting, really, a guest to have for our university on this particular day for this particular department. Law enforcement official authority is here to talk about what law and its relevance are for us. In fact, when I looked at it, why law is required? Just a minute, you try to imagine if there is no law of any kind, what would have happened? Can we sit like this? Or can we walk on the road? Can we have a life? It was impossible, or it is impossible. Law has come in to tell us what we should do, what we should not do. Law helps us to be peaceful. I thought that law is only for enforcing the rule. But I found that law also helps for economy to grow. And law also helps to have more finance. Law also helps to have good investment opportunities. So law is there everywhere. As a finance officer, as a person from business school, I thought to concentrate little bit on the business. How this law really helps or facilitates economic growth. I am able to find The law protects the businesses. Law protects the consumers and customers. Law protects and facilitates the businesses to have a freight trade. And it helps the consumers to get into the freight trade, and without getting cheated, we can come out of it. Law also helps and encourages the investments. Look at the Consumer Protection Act. Look at any other act which are all prevalent, which is meant for us to protect, meant for protecting us. It helping us to have a peaceful businesses or peaceful living. In addition to that, it makes sure that there is a growth in the economy by making sure that businesses are run, finances are mobilized, investments are made, and people are able to have a livelihood in a peaceful atmosphere. So, economy is helped or leveraged with the law, with various acts. Not only domestic, even look at the international relationship. Without law, it is not possible. Dumping law is there. If that particular law is not there, what would have happened? Assume there is no Commission of Competition Act, a Commissioner of Competition in India. What would have happened? It is quite unimaginable. So, law is there to protect, not only to protect us, to make sure that economy is growing. Economy is there for the people of the country. Fair trade, imagine. If there is no law, MRTP Act is there. Monopolistic Restrictive Trade Practice Act. In fact, I remember in one or two places, I myself have commented saying that what you are doing is not fair. What you are telling me and what you are delivering to me is not right. I am able to speak that because there is something behind me which helps me or which really gives me the power to talk about it. If any businesses does something against me, I say you are not having a fair trade. There is an act which helps us. It ensures, it facilitates that trade is taking place without much of hassle. Of course, there are some sort of aberrations. We are not, act is there are some violations, we are not focusing on that, but there are law which really helps us to facilitate or which helps us to have a free and fair trade. In India, as I said, Competition Commission of India is there, which was established in the year 2003, which ensures that there is a level playing field for every businesses. Nobody is able to kill others to survive. They should not be able to do it because there is a existence of law. Same way, law encourages the investments. Law protects. In fact, there is an act which says even if the banks are giving a loan, they cannot go at any time to go and collect the loan from the loanee. They cannot. There is a restriction saying that what is the practice they should adopt. They cannot go at any point of time and say that you give us a loan back. It is restricted. In fact, I remember some time back in Andhra, there was an issue where one of the banks went to the houses of the loanee to collect the loan after 7 o'clock in the evenings. And seeing that other members of the community have come to know that these people have borrowed loan and they have not paid, they were humiliated, they were offended, they went to commit suicide, the whole family committed a suicide. Then government brought in a regulation saying that no bank can go and collect, or any lender cannot go and collect the loan in the odd hours. They cannot go home to collect it. There is an act for it. In fact, acts are there to tell us, saying that if you have money, you can invest only in these areas. RBI comes in. If you go to the stock market, SEBI comes in. If you go to the mutual fund, there is an AMFI which comes in to regulate us. So everywhere, law is there to protect. I am so happy that this festival will help you to understand that law is there to protect everybody. Law is there to help everybody. Law is there to make us to grow. One important point with that I wanted to end. Law is not just arguing your case. It is not just arguing your case, rather using your skills to make a positive impact on the society. use your skill to create or give a positive impact on the society. People who have studied law are called as advocate. Basically, you are an advocate to advocate the justice for the justice in the society, and you are all expected to protect the human rights. You are all protector of the human rights, and you are all the voice for those who cannot speak. I wish all the best. Enjoy this day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor D. Lasser, for your insightful and inspiring presidential address. Your words have truly added value to this occasion, and we deeply appreciate your guidance and encouragement. A moment of great honor has arrived as we welcome our esteemed chief guest of today's inaugural session. A distinguished officer, a dynamic leader, and a pillar of law enforcement, he has been at the forefront of maintaining law and order with dedication and integrity. It is our privilege to welcome the Senior Superintendent of Police, Sri Praveen Kumar Tripathi, IPS, whose unwavering commitment to justice and public service continues to inspire many. So, we are truly honored by your presence here today, and we eagerly look forward to your insights. With great respect and enthusiasm, I invite you to address the gathering.
Professor D. Lasser, Member School Board, Professor Victor Anand Kumar, Dean, School of Law, Dr. Gurminder Kaur, Head, School of Law, Dr. Tenjin, Faculty Coordinator, other dignitaries of the dais, faculty members, scholars, students, and all the participants of this first ever National Law Fest being organized by the School of Law, Pondicherry University. A very good morning to all of you. This is indeed an honor for me to be part of this momentous occasion. The themes of various competitions scheduled during the events, such as fundamental rights, human rights, intellectual property rights, as well as the new criminal laws, are very well crafted and chosen. I'm sure that the young minds sitting here will come up with great ideas and responses to these topics, making the job of evaluators difficult. Some of you may be judging them. So, rule of law is fundamental to our democracy. Dear students and participants, as the lawyers in making, you all are going to be the voice of the common citizens in protecting their basic rights and ensuring dignified life. You all will second me in saying that necessary changes in laws over a period of time is essential for a progressive and dynamic society. Making laws more responsive to current challenges, efficient and transparent is critically important. Recently, citizen-centric new criminal laws have been implemented in the country. Keeping this motto in mind, the adoption of digital technology during the criminal justice processes, including investigation and trial, filing of charge sheets within mandated time limits, especially for offences against women and children, enhanced punishments, etc., are all aimed at ensuring speedy and fair justice to the victims. However, making people aware about the changes in laws is critical for its understanding, acceptance, and implementation. This Law Fest is one such event which will give wide publicity and advocacy to the new criminal laws. As nodal officer for implementing new criminal laws in Pondicherry, I have witnessed the kind of efforts Pondicherry police has taken in popularizing the new criminal laws. The UT with 3 outlying regions of Mahe, Yanam and Karaikal with multiple official languages, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam and English, has posed serious challenges in sensitizing people about the new laws. Bilingual booklets, audio-visual material, meetings and workshops, pamphlets and flyers, as well as extensive use of social media were used for the purpose. Police station level launch events were held on July 1, 2024 with wider community participation. However, there is always some sort of resistance to change. due to lack of understanding or sheer inertia. This is applicable not only to accepting new laws, but also for laws in vogue. One such example is violation of Motor Vehicle Act in Pondicherry. We all know that road safety is a global concern, with road accidents being one of the major causes of the loss of human lives. In India, over 1.5 lakh people are dying in road accidents every year. This figure is also very high for Pondicherry. It's around 250 per year. And when you look at the size of our UT and the population, this number is very high in terms of death rate. So the deaths in road accident per lakh population in Pondicherry is one of the highest in the country. You all will be surprised to know, because it looks like 200 is a very small number. Most of the victims, around 60 to 70%, they are two-wheeler riders and pillion riders. The root cause of such incidents, I know most of you are aware, overspeeding and non-wearing of helmets. Though other violations like triple riding, minor riding, drunken driving, wrong side driving, mobile phone use while driving are also rampant in Pondicherry. In one independent study, helmet usage in Pondicherry was found to be around 5% only. So we as law enforcement officials, as traffic police officials, took this as a challenge and worked on a twofold strategy of education and enforcement to implement helmet rule. We have reached out to all the government departments, educational institutions, industries and private companies to make wearing of helmets compulsory in their campuses. Campaigns to encourage people to wear helmets that included offering flowers and chocolates to the helmet users, gifting of helmets to winners of road safety quizzes, awareness sessions in schools and colleges, rallies and walkathons, essay and drawing competition, mimes and dance shows, etc. were conducted at a large scale by Pondicherry Traffic Police. On January 10 this year, a Mission Zero Fatality initiative was launched with the sole aim of reducing deaths in road accidents. On the occasion, a helmet rally was flagged off by the Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Pondicherry with participation of around 1500 motorcyclists, all with helmets. And compulsory wearing of helmet was announced from January 12, 2025. There has been an encouraging response to our call, with visible increase in number of helmets being used by the two-wheeler riders and pillion riders in Pondicherry. However, there is a lot to achieve. It's just the beginning. To enforce helmets, over 10,000 e-challans have been issued to the violators in the first month since the launch of compulsory enforcement drive from January 12 to February 12. Our two-pronged strategy has worked to an extent, and we would continue our efforts to do so for saving lives. But the real change will come only when people realize that wearing of helmet is important for saving their life and not to avoid being caught by traffic police or challaned. I am confident that the students, faculty and non-teaching staff of Pondicherry University will support our efforts and follow compulsory helmet rule. I request ma'am and everybody present here to make the beginning from the law department itself. This Law Fest gives another opportunity for igniting a debate about road safety versus personal comfort when it comes to follow traffic rules, including wearing of helmet or other protective gears like seat belt. I use this platform to request all the participants of the Law Fest, especially those from outside Pondicherry, to insist for helmets whenever you rent a bike during your stay in Pondicherry, primarily for your personal safety. This brings to end of my address. I hope this first ever National Law Fest organized by School of Law, Pondicherry University will leave a lasting impact and create a legacy to follow. I thank all the budding lawyers, scholars and legal luminaries present here. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring and thought-provoking address. Your words have not only enlightened us, but also reinforced the significance of law enforcement in upholding justice and maintaining harmony in society. We deeply appreciate your time, wisdom, and presence here today, and your valuable insights will undoubtedly leave a lasting impact on all of us. As we near the conclusion of this remarkable inaugural session, it is time to express our heartfelt gratitude to all those who have made this event a grand success. To deliver the vote of thanks, I now invite Dr. Tenzin Jangchup Khampa, Faculty Coordinator of Rendezvour 25, to extend our appreciation to everyone who has contributed to making this occasion truly special.
Life is a series of events. The trick is to enjoy them. It's important to collect moments in life, nothing else. Here we can just understand how the words technically specifies. It is a memory building condition which implies specifically for this particular program, the event the School of Law has organized. We are sure that we will try our best to make it more successful in the coming years. The start has just begun. Good morning, everyone. It is amazing to witness you all today as we mark the first national level Law Fest Rendezvour 2025, organized by School of Law, Pondicherry University. I am full of gratitude today towards everyone who are here and are continuing in one or the other way for realization of the dream. I, on behalf of School of Law and also Pondicherry University, warmly welcome everyone to the inaugural function. A special token of gratitude to our chief guest, Shri Praveen Kumar Tripathi, GIPS, Senior Superintendent of Police, Pondicherry. We are incredibly fortunate to have you with us, sir. Thank you for making it possible to come despite of your busy schedule, enlightening us with the existing condition in Puducherry, specifically based on the traffic conditions which we have seen, experienced, and felt in our Pondicherry University also. So I request everyone present here in as well as to your friends, please do inform it, to wear helmets if they are going in bikes, along with to maintain the traffic rules wherever it exists. Sir, your presence itself is inspiring and the address was very enlightening for the legal fraternity gathered here. A special thank to Professor D. Lazar, Finance Officer, Puducherry University, for enlightening very true, inspiring conditions of competition law, specifically pointing towards the dumping scenarios, pointing out and highlighting about how the Competition Commission is specifically working for the movement of the trade, which is coming within the ambit of the practice of business-related scenarios in India, along with making the laws perfectly work with finance. Sir, we are very grateful for the expertise knowledge that you have shared with us. Thank you for making this event so enriching, sir. Yes. We also like to acknowledge the generous support of our Professor S. Victor Anand, the Dean in charge School of Law. Sir, contribution was essential in making this event possible, and we are deeply grateful for Sir's guidance to make this event possible for today. I was not well, let me be a little personal, I was not well, just three days before I joined in, and everything goes to the contribution, support that the Dean has shown specifically to make this day possible. I'm really very thankful, sir. We would also like to acknowledge the generous support provided from our head in charge, Dr. Gurminder Kaur, for her commitment to make this event more facilitative to us, specifically for the entire team who has been working very hard. I would like to thank my colleagues, Dr. Subbalakshmi, Dr. Shamtanu Paul, Mrs. Vijayalakshmi, Mr. Bhaskar, for being then and always, specifically sitting till midnight in the department and working out without any hesitation or even complaining for the reasons of why staying so long, not even for food or drinks. See, when we sit, it actually requires support specifically for health conditions, like at least to eat something. And I am very grateful to the supportive conditions which was provided to me specifically for organizing this program by my colleagues. I'm really thankful. I further thank all the participating institutions for accepting the invite and sending their students. I'm really very grateful you have come in very short span of time. Specifically, the invite was only sent in February itself. I really thank the coming participants. The numbers that we have at present is a huge number. We did not expect 15 teams to come up, specifically from different colleges and schools based on the universities. I'm really thankful to the entire team who have gathered here and shown the enthusiasm for the legal fraternity. I further thank all of you for choosing this platform, the first National Law Fest, specifically by the School of Law, Rendezvour 2025. I thank all academic, finance and engineering department, PRO division, media and electronic division, technical assistant, convention culture center, manager sir, Pondicherry hostel facilities, to provide us all the support, facilities and supporting teams, different departments, heads, deans, HODs, specifically for sending their professors for judging the sessions, the different 4 sessions that we have. Warm-heartedly, I thank everyone to be here, specifically to make this possible of the beginning of the Law Fest, Rendezvour 2025. Last but not the least, my volunteers and students who have dedicated their time and energy ensuring that this program, this event runs very smoothly and making it till today, giving their 100%. Again, I'm really very thankful, because without your support, this would have not been possible. The students have come up by their own selves. It is an encouragement for the school, showing the solidarity that they prove that they are one and provided with the conditions of working it and making it more functionable.